Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to The Edward. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I'll be discussing what I thought of the latest and oh so very good 3 episodes of Andor, which dropped earlier tonight on Disney+. I just got done watching all 3 of them, very much enjoyed it. Before I get into all of that, of course, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled review covering the 3 most recent episodes of Andor, which is episodes 4, 5, and 6. So if you're not caught up by the next 3 episodes and you're in the middle of any of these episodes, do not keep watching or listening to this video, as I will be discussing spoilers, character details, plot stuff, all that jazz. So if you're currently watching the latest episodes, watch this video with extreme caution, or better yet, don't watch it at all. That being said, you have been warned. Okay, we're entering spoiler territory now. So, that was an interesting batch of episodes. Unfortunately, the Empire's plan appears to be in motion about destabilizing the planet Gorman by allowing a rebel group to run rogue in their streets by feeding them false information. Well, actually, the information is correct, but it has false intentions. And then everything else was really, really well done. I like seeing Luthen and his assistant having to do their own espionage mission, removing that listening piece from that guy's art gallery during a party of all things. And then at that party, we have a spar between 2 powerhouses on opposite sides of the Galactic Civil War, Mon Mothma and Director Krennic. And how they were exchanging words was really exciting, and the way that they were just sparring with one another, because clearly they both know the one is on the other side of the conflict. So I really liked that a lot. Cassian going undercover was amusing. He accurately predicted what, we, the audience, knows, but the Gorman people don't, that the Empire is feeding them false intel and bad information. And to what true end, none of them know the horror of the truth about, the planning to destabilize and eventually frack the planet of its precious natural resources for energy independence. But let's be honest, it's probably something to do with the Death Star. So everything that went down in episode 3, was really interesting, how it was all seemingly happening at the same once. Luthen and Kayla at the party trying to remove the listening device from the gallery. Vel and Cinta helping the Gorman people carry out their attack on Gorman. Well, not on Gorman, but on the planet Gorman. Not, you know what I mean. Oh, God, it was sad losing Cinta. Oh, that was heartbreaking. Because when I realized that both guys were still standing after the blaster went off, I was like, who the hell did they hit? They hit somebody. They had to have hit someone. Who the hell did they hit? And they hit poor Cinta. Oh, God, that was heartbreaking. And then the heartbreaking speech Vel gives to the guy who shot her about how this will be with him for the rest of his life. I mean, harsh but fair. I mean, he kind of deserves to hear it after what he did to the poor woman. And Vel just being completely heartbroken while maintaining her composure. I mean, hats off to her for keeping it together. Most people would be a mess after losing the love of their life like that. God, that was heartbreaking to watch. That was just as sad as watching Brasso die at the end of episode 3 last week. And now we've lost Cinta. Feels like there will be more casualties along the way the more this show goes. Speaking of casualties, I like that twist with Saw and his rebel, who is actually an Imperial spy. All the more reason to keep Will around, as they needed him to devise that gas bomb thing. I was a little unclear exactly what that was, but I guess Saw gets high off of it, and he encouraged Will to do so, to embrace the fanaticism of their cause. I don't know. It was good to see Saw and his rebels again. I did enjoy that. And then the other thing I really enjoyed a lot is that we might not have gotten an exciting battle sequence. We did get a cool heist sequence while the art gallery thing was underway. But we didn't get a fight or a fight or battle sequence, so to speak, by the end of the sixth episode, but we got something, in my opinion, which is just as good and just as satisfying. Justice being brought to the creepy Dr. Jorst. Is it Jorst or Gorst? The Imperial scientist who tortured Bix back at the end of season 1. She found him, strapped him to his own chair, and literally gave him a taste of his own medicine and left him there to die. And then, of course, reunites with Cassian on the street, and then they blow up the lab. Probably after allowing the scientist to really suffer at the hands of his fate for a couple minutes. So that was satisfying to watch. I liked that. I also liked how this will help Bix heal and find some closure in at least one of her 2 traumatic incidents. And I feel like Bix will emerge a lot more confident moving forward here, as will Cassian, now that they have taken real action against the Empire while delivering justice as well. So that was really exciting. You know, the whole 6th episode was really, really good. I feel like the first 2 episodes are good build-up, and then by the 3rd episode, everything comes to a head, and I feel like that's exactly what happened with the 6th episode there. I mean, I enjoyed all 3 episodes, but the 6th episode was especially enjoyable, much like how episode 3 of the first batch of episodes from last week was the most enjoyable. So feels like the 3rd episodes are going to be something special. I notice I am getting a little impatient with something. We only have 6 episodes left. I'm wondering where and when the hell we're going to meet K2 and how soon, because he's a beloved fan favorite, and Cassian wouldn't be Cassian without K2. So let's hope he's on his way to make his debut soon, because we're about halfway through the final season already. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the latest 3 episodes of Andor. I sure did, especially the 6th episode. What did you guys think of this latest batch of episodes? Did you have a favorite? Did you like it? Did you not like it as much as the last 3 episodes? Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are down below in the comments section. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Andor drops new batches of episodes every Tuesday on Disney+. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. And, of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.